Welcome, guys. It's good to see all of you, and I hope wherever you are all safe and protected. And we're all going to be having some fun today. We have an opportunity meeting, and we have some, one of our successful distributors, a couple that have been in the business for some time. They have achieved so much. They have changed so many people's lives, and they're going to share their story today. But I'd just like to welcome all of you from all over, wherever that you're dialing in from, and especially to those who are our guests. And I want to say welcome to each and every one of you, and thank you for taking time and logging on and being part of this call. And I hope that whatever we're going to be sharing with you here today is something that you've been looking for, is something that you've been praying for, something that you've been asking for somehow to be the solution to some of the challenges that you're facing. And I hope that we can guide you the right direction today. And for those who are meeting me for the first time, my name is Brandon Masondo, and I'm the sales director for NeoLife Southern Africa. Been part of the company now for over 24 years. And it's truly a pleasure and an honor for me to be part of a company like NeoLife. When I started, I had no idea who NeoLife was, what was it all about. I was interested in just getting paid at the end of the month, just getting a salary. But soon I realized that NeoLife was not just another job. This is an incredible company that changes people's lives. I saw people from all walks of life come to NeoLife, and their lives were changed or transformed one way or the other. I saw people who had health issues, started using our products and started finding solutions and getting better and much more healthier, living healthier life. And then, also on the other hand, because of the opportunity that we have, I saw people also, their lives transformed, started driving beautiful cars, traveling the world, and having quality life. And I realized that this is a company that truly makes an impact in people's lives, and especially in Africa. And I said, I fell in love with the company. I said, this is a place to be. And my job and my duties and responsibilities to help people to, to achieve their dreams and goals through this wonderful opportunity. And I always say that NeoLife is a vehicle that will take you from where you are to where you want to be. I don't know why you're on this call here today. I don't know who invited you and how did they invite you. But what I can tell you is the person that invited you to this meeting, that person truly loves you, and that person truly cares for you, because they are showing you or offering you an opportunity to find a solution to some of the challenges that you might be having right now. And I know we all affected one another one way or the other by the coronavirus. I know that it's been around for some time now, and we have learned to adapt to it. But in the process, a lot of people have had health challenges. A lot of people have had financial challenges. And we're not saying that, we will take away all of those challenges, but we're saying to you, look at this opportunity and see what it can do for you. Believe you me, if you stick to it, it can save many of the some of the jobs and some of the challenges and convert that into better possibilities and better opportunities. And, as I said, that I've been part of the company for over 24 years. This is a company that has been around for a number of years. I'm just going to quickly share my screen so that you can see some of the points that I just wanted to share with you, because this is truly an amazing opportunity. And when I say it's an amazing opportunity, I hope, this is what you've been looking for, and this is what it is that is going to help you to achieve your dreams and your goals. Now, as I mentioned, that this is a company that has been around for a number of years. To be exact, we are 62 years young. We started in 1958 in America. We were known as NeoLife then, and we came to Africa, and we were known as Golden Products. And then our name changed to GNLB, and we've gone back to the original name, which is NeoLife. I like the name NeoLife because NeoLife means new beginning. And I know that there's a lot of people who are looking for a new beginning, a new opportunity, a new life, a new lease of life. And as a company, we are in more than 50 countries. It's an international company. It's not one of those fly-by-night companies. Not only that, this is a company that is still growing. And when I say that this is a company that is still growing, soon we're going to be opening up new countries. because there's a huge demand for our products, for our opportunity. And what I like about this opportunity, this is an opportunity for everybody, regardless of your age, regardless of your education. As long as you want something different in your life and for your family, this is the best place to be. And what is our mission? As a company, as NeoLife, we are on a mission to make the world a healthier and happier place. And I say that, health is important. We all know that if you have good, strong immune system, you can survive a whole lot of other challenges. We have nutritional products that can help in those problems and those challenges. Happier place, if the world was a happier place, I'm sure everybody would be happy and we wouldn't be having a lot of challenges that we're facing today. And as a company, as you look at this business, we are part of the network marketing industry. And this is the fastest growing industry. And I must say that globally, it accounts to about 192. And it is estimated by the end of this year and next year, 2021, it will be over 200 billion globally. And it is growing, and it's growing all over. And there's about 118 million active distributors around the world. And when you say 118 million active distributors around the world, what is also exciting is this: there are a lot of millionaires that are being developed or that are coming through from network marketing industry. And there's over $200 million that is paid out every day, daily, $200 million paid daily. So these would be your distributors getting their commission, their bonuses, you name it, and profit from sharing the products. But more importantly, what I think is very significant, which we need to really understand, is this: in the emerging markets, about 43% of the sales, they're coming through from the network marketing industry. And when we are talking about emerging markets, we're talking about Africa. And there's so many people out there who still do not know who we are, who don't know NeoLife, or who do not understand our industry. And this is an industry that is going to be around for many years. But what I take pride in is this: as a company, we are legit. Everything that we do is legit, from the processing, production, development, everything that we do it the right way. Why? Because we value people, we value the quality of our products, and we value what we offer. And what we offer is unique and exclusive to NeoLife. And when I talk about unique, we have values that guide our business as a company. And the most important thing, and the first one, is this: absolute integrity. As I just mentioned, that as a company, we value people, we value everything around us. We do things right, whether people are looking or not looking. We've been around for more than 62 years. In South Africa, or in Africa, we're going to be celebrating 50 years next year. That tells you, that this is a company that has been around. We have been a pioneer in this industry, and we have done so much to change people's lives. And in that process, we've always put people first and done everything the right way. That is why, as I say, people are number one. That is our value number two. And when you're talking about people, everything that we do it for the people. If we didn't have people, we wouldn't be here today. And the products that we develop, the opportunities that we create for people, is to help people to achieve more out of life. Products that work. Our products are the best. I say proudly and boldly that our products are the best products that there is out there. And what I like about our products, they are based in nature and based on science, are based in nature and backed by science. And everything that you get from NeoLife is food. We're just making sure that you're getting everything that you are not getting from your normal diet. But through that whole process, we have our scientific advisory board that is making sure that the products that we develop, they are of the highest quality, and there's guarantee on our products, and we don't compromise at all. And there's no way that we will just take a shortcut to produce our product. We will always make sure that the products that we have at NeoLife are of the highest quality, highest potency. And we have highly qualified people, and we keep on adding people in our, in our scientific advisory board, because we want to make sure that we are not left behind in terms of science. We want to make sure that we are there ahead of our peers. And This is an equal opportunity for everybody. I mentioned earlier on that it doesn't matter who you are, where you're from, of your religion, of your culture, of your education. What I can tell you that there are people who are in our business who have never seen the inside of a classroom and they're successful. And there are people who are highly qualified, who are doing this business, some of them full-time or part-time. And the beauty of all of this is this: when you start, or when you're part of NeoLife, you become of a global family that is interested in making sure that people are living the quality life that they deserve. And not only that, when we talk about NeoLife, we're talking about a company that cares about the nature, the environment. This is why even our products, we make sure that they do not harm the environment in any way. And when you become part of NeoLife, or when you are part of this business, you must know that as a company, as NeoLife, we are interested in the present, the current times, and also in the future. We are planning for the futures, we're investing in the future. And when you start in this business, you must know that, this is a business that you can have here today, but it can last you a lifetime. And you can pass this business from one generation to the next generation. So you must start, when you start this business, you must have a long range view. Long range view is very, very important. Don't take it as just a little thing that you're going to do on a part-time basis, because this business can give you funny money. I always say funny money because you can earn money from all around the world, even countries where you have never been to, because of what this business is all about. It is about changing people's lives throughout the entire world. And when I talk about NeoLife, I know that everything is in place to help you to become successful. When you start, you're in business for yourself, but not by yourself. Everything is there for us to make sure that you are ready to do your business. When you start this business, you start with your website. You get your website where you can conduct this business 24 hours. You can do this business wherever you are. When I say you can do this business wherever you are, we have apps to help you to do orders. We have online ordering in many of the countries that we are involved in. And when you start buying these products, you worry about distribution. Here in South Africa, we will deliver anywhere where there's an address. As long as you have an address, we will deliver every corner of South Africa. And we make sure that, the quality of the products from the warehouse, from the manufacturing plants to you is of the highest quality. We don't compromise at all. And I remember I heard somebody over the weekend talking about, how honest this company is. And they said, they will deliver the products wherever you are. And even if there's something that goes wrong on the product, on the process, maybe the truck gets stolen or whatever, the company will still honor the delivery and make sure that you get your products, and still with the highest quality and everything. We have the marketing department to make sure that every tool that you need to run the business is available. We make sure that, in terms of the finances, we have a financial department that is responsible, making sure that all the bonus calculations are done for you. You don't need to work on that. We all make sure that you are paid every cent that is due to you. We have a product supply, and our product supply makes sure that all our warehouses, they are fully supplied with products. I know sometimes we will have some challenges because of the high demand of certain products that we've got. And hey, you know what? We work tirelessly to make sure that all of these products are delivered and you get them as quickly as possible. And we have our best ranges, our 3 best ranges, which is our nutritional side, which are the products that we believe that will help you to feel better, and our neutrons, which are the skin care, organic skin care, paraben-free, first in our industry, that will help you to look better. And I always get, different looks in a room if we're having a meeting and you talk about skincare products. Some men don't think about skincare products, but guess what? As long as you have a skin, you need our products. And what is unique about these, they are organic, and as I said, paraben-free, and more vegan. They are just amazing. I don't know how to explain, but they're just amazing. And then when it comes to our cleaning products, they are just amazing themselves. And You know, when I look at these cleaning products, I always look at our LDC, one of our cleaning products. You know, a couple of years ago, there was a big oil spill in Cape Town, you know, in the coast, where there thousands and thousands of penguins were soaked in oil. They tried every soap, every detergent to clean those penguins, to no avail. And many of them, they were harsh on the skin of the penguins. They were not just good for the penguins, until they found our product, which is our LDC. That LDC saves thousands and thousands of penguins. Even today, if there is an issue on any of our coasts, I know that the company that is responsible for cleaning those penguins, they will come running our direction to say, hey, can we have that LDC? Because they know that that is the only product that has capabilities of saving, you know, the aquatic animals and making sure that we have our penguins for the future generations. And when you start in this business, you're in business for yourself, but not by yourself. The company is there to support you. And there are trainings from the teams, from the leaders, from the company side. And then we also have fun. You know, on the sales side, we have traveling around the world. We should be, 2020, we should have been in Prague, but we are looking forward to traveling to Prague next year. And we've been to so many exotic, beautiful countries. And if you're looking for traveling, this is a place to be. And how does this business work? How does this all fall into place? How do you get started into this business? And what are the things that you need to do? So we talk about the 3 daily success habits. These 3 daily success habits, they are basically your job or the responsibilities, things that you need to do on a daily basis when you start in the business, so that you can build a business and become successful, but not only become successful on your own, but help other people around you in your communities to improve the lives of many communities around us. And the first thing that we talk about is user products. As I mentioned, we have 3 different ranges of products. You can choose which product range you want to start it. And if you want products for children, we have products for children, elderly, mature, sports people, you name it. We have those products in our arsenal. Not only that we have these products, they are of the highest quality, the highest potency in the entire world. And they have been proven and tested for the past 2 years, and we're going to be around for many years to come. So we always recommend that you use a product, and that is a very, very important thing. Even if you don't want to build a business, but if you start a new life, we recommend that start using the products from day one. And what I like, when you start, when in your kit, you will receive a product or some product of some sort to use in your family or in your home. And the second thing, which is more about it's a money-making activity. When you start sharing these products with your friends, your family, your colleagues, your neighbors, people that you know, people that you don't know, your strangers, people that would be looking or needing something to help them, whether it's health challenges or what. And we have the amazing product. When you start sharing them, you start making a profit. And then if you build a business and share the opportunity with other people, and they start building their own businesses themselves, they're going to start making some money. And when they start making some money, that business can grow, and there's no limit whatsoever. And the last part is personal development, which I believe is the most important part in this business. I know that when people join in our business, they have been exposed to many things, but you need to understand that we do things differently. And as we do things differently, we're in a different industry, and many people, even highly educated people, economists, some of them, they don't even understand our industry. So you need to understand that you need to learn new things, and you need to change, because if you don't like people, you won't be able to grow in this business. You need to be loving, you need to be caring. You need to understand, and you need to develop all of these skills that will help you to build a huge business. And when you start doing those things and developing and duplicating yourself, rest assured, you will have a huge business that can go from South Africa to Lesotho, to Namibia, to Nigeria, to England, to Japan, to Mexico, anywhere in the world. And as I said earlier on, start earning funny money. But what is important is this, as I'm talking about this, there are people, who are in this business, who are achieving success, who are changing people's lives, who are changing not only the future of their children, but the future of the people who are in this business, their lives and their families, and the next generations to come. And I'm pleased and excited to say to you, we have a couple that is with us here today that is going to share their story. How did they get started? What happened and where they are today? And share a few tips as to how to build a very successful business, and also why it is important to build this time when we have all of these challenges around us. And please help me to welcome up, and that is Linda and Samke Mokoena. Linda and Samke, hello.
Hello, NeoLife family.
Wow.
Good evening.
Good to see you. I haven't seen you for a long, long time.
Indeed, it has. Indeed, it has. Good to see you, Brendan. Good to see you.
Yes, but I hope that you are all well and safe and protected. What I've seen and noticed is that when I look at the reports, I see that the team is still growing. There's still some excitement, some activities all over. But just share with us. I'm going to start with you, Samke. Share with us, how did you get started in this business?
Okay. Thank you so much, Brendan. Hello to everyone. My name is Samke, as Brendan has introduced me. I started the business 15 years ago. I was a student, a full-time student when I started. And I was introduced to the business. Then as scared as I was, as shy as I was, but because I needed a pocket money. So I said, let me give it a try. And the person who introduced me said, when you're scared, just keep trying, keep pushing, you've got nothing to lose. As I was doing it, the confidence grew step by step and it became better. And I think because the person who introduced me, my sponsor, who I had more confidence and believed more in me than I believed in myself. So I guess it really helped me to grow even further. So when I started as a student who needed pocket money, so definitely I didn't even have money to start the business. Didn't have the money to join. I didn't have the money to buy stock to sell to my customers. So what I did was I spoke to my parents. I asked for some money. Unfortunately, the amount that I had asked for, they said they can't give all of it to me. So I had to also ask my mom's sister to assist. So they all three of them, my mom, my dad, and my mom's sister gave me the money. I started the business. I had money to buy the stock, to deliver to customers, and I was given to pay back within 2 months. So I had to work hard with that, with the help of my sponsor. I would have to highlight that. It's with the help of my sponsor. I managed to pay it back within 1 month. So which was very exciting for me. Even the pocket money that I wanted, it just became more than a pocket money. And I realized this is a business. This is not just something to build, to have pocket money. So it became very exciting for me. So as I said, I was a full-time student. I realized that I need to grow this business. Without telling my parents, I changed from attending as a full-time student. I attended as a part-time student now because I needed to give my business more time. As I was doing that, the business grew further and it was exciting. It grew so much that it gave me more money. I saved up the money, managed to buy myself a car. My first car, I bought it for cash. All those milestones were just exciting for me.
Wow.
It even gave me more believability that this is business. This is not just something that you say you are just playing around, fooling around, or just for pocket money. So when this was happening, it just made me think that I had to decide when I graduate, do I still go look for a job or I take this seriously as a business? So I decided I'll go full time. I'll do this as the business. So I graduated, never went to look for a job, went full time into the business. The funny part on this one, Brandon, is that my dad, whenever I was leaving the house, he would always ask, do you have a CV in that bag that you're carrying? And I'll say to him, yes, I'm carrying a CV, because I used to carry the GNLD bag when we called GNLD bag in those days.
Mm.
So I'll say I'm taking my CV to places, whereas I was busy working my business. So all those journeys, it was so exciting for me. I worked the business so much that even my parents started believing in it in such a way that they joined, and they also benefited quite a lot. Even today, they're still benefiting, which is very, very exciting for me.
Wow.
So what can I say? This sponsor of mine decided that he will give me an incentive. He said to me, if you build this business and become a Sapphire director, I'll marry you. Brandon, I tell you, it was as if he put fuel on fire. I had to work twice as hard now because that incentive was really exciting for me.
Wow.
So yes, within no time, I became a Sapphire director. And yes, he kept to the promise. And here we are today, 13 years later.
Wow.
We are a husband and a wife, and we are blessed with two beautiful girls. And I'll say, as a mompreneur, it's very exciting for me that I've been able to be in their milestone every step of the way. I've been there. And when it comes to us as a couple, it has been very exciting because we talk the same language in the house. We have a common goal, you know, and whatever we plan, we know that it is for our business. We've traveled the world through this business of NeoLife, and what's so exciting is that we travel together as a couple. NeoLife has paid for these travels to exotic places, a lot of exotic places. So really, I'll say, Brandon, I've been very blessed to be part of NeoLife. As much as the business started the way it started as if it was something to play around, so to speak. But today, 15 years later, I take it seriously, and it is a business that I think every household, whether you are working, you do it as a part-time business. We don't say, leave your job, start it as a part-time. Hey, later on, maybe you even want to go full-time, because what I love the most is that it gives you that flexibility, and you are able to dream even bigger. When it comes to money, part of it, let me not talk about that now. Maybe let me leave it to Mr. Mokoena. Thank you so much,
Thank you very much, Samke. I remember when you talk about the money, there was an incident when an SMS came through your phone, and you couldn't believe what you saw, the figures. That was just too much money. But, you know, thank you very much. And as you mentioned, that this is a business for everybody, whether you want to do it part-time or full-time. Here you are, you know, you graduated and you are doing this business full-time, and you have an opportunity to spend time with your family, with your children, and see them grow. This is truly an amazing business. Let's turn to the sponsor. You know, who gave you this incentive? Linda. I know.
Yes, Brandon.
Yeah, it was different for you, how you started.
You know, as Samke is narrating the story, I'm just reminded of our journey. And it was really a journey from humble beginnings. Because, yes, I grew up pretty much like any child who went to school, graduated, started work. I had lots of ambitions. I had big dreams. And the longer I spent working for a boss, I realized that I'm not going to achieve any of my goals or my dreams for that matter. And I knew that my parents were doing then golden products, but I never thought it was for me. But so only after I started achieving or realizing or experiencing some hardships at work did I start looking around and say, listen, what can I do? What else can I do to better my life? And I was then invited by my parents to a NeoLife meeting, and I then had my eyes opened to the realities of NeoLife. I really liked the figures that were shown in that presentation. I said to myself, you know what? I deserve these kinds of figures. And I never thought I could do it though. To be honest, I also did not believe in myself. But I really started just to see if I could get at least an extra 500 rands a month. Then I tried. I failed here and there, but kept going. And one of the things that I really want to say to people, I saw someone who said there's a couple that are newbies at NeoLife in Cape Town. And I just want to say to you, what makes you become successful in such a business, in network marketing, is what I call a progressive sense of purpose. And what I mean by that is you've got to have a strong purpose of why you're doing something. I think I owe that my success at NeoLife to a strong sense of achievement, personal achievement. I needed to achieve. I needed to be greater than my parents. I knew that that was the kind of life that I want for myself and for my family. And I just went flat in and did everything that I could. So in my world, failure was not an option. I had to do everything in my power to achieve the greatest things or whatever we are promised as a reality at NeoLife. Then during that time, whilst doing NeoLife, I then got married. Then my purpose progressed from being personal to being family oriented. I knew that as I'm bringing kids into this world, I cannot afford to have them short, or rather to need things, and I cannot afford to give them. I would have seen myself as a failure as a parent. So I had a great sense of responsibility to provide for my family. And I could stop at nothing to make sure that that happened. It was only later on, as you are doing the business, that your purpose progresses even further. And you start prioritizing other people that you meet. And their success becomes important to you.
Yeah.
Because you have enjoyed your success. your family's success, and it becomes even more fulfilling to see other families being able to put food on the table, clothe their children. And, you know, that's what I mean by having a progressive sense of purpose. You know, I become so passionate, Mr. Masondo, when I talk about this, because so much has been achieved through that one, I would say, endeavor to try and get an extra 500 rands. Just to make sure that during a weekend, you can leave your, I used to work in Richards Bay and my parents lived in Durban, and I would be short of money to go home as a working engineer. Can you imagine? So
unbelievable.
Yeah, you know, things change.
You know, Linda. Sorry, you know, I know you're passionate about this business. You know, it runs through your blood. It's in your veins, in your blood, and I've traveled with you. I've seen the sacrifices that you make, and I've seen the people's lives that have been changed. You know, whether it's in the rural, the urban, anywhere. Your business runs through a lot of provinces, and I'm just making mention of the Eastern Cape. I know that there are homes today that are, you know, are living a better life because of this opportunity when you shared it with them, because I've seen some of those people. But from your side, I know that it's a business. And I want you to just to share with the people who are looking at this business for the first time that this is a real business, because some people have this skepticism, whether is this real, is this going to last, is this one of those fly-by-night companies? In your own way, how would you explain that?
Okay. You know, to anyone listening, the company number one has been around for 62 years. They have got an active group of scientists and medical professionals who are backing the quality of our products. If they've been around for the past 62 years, I can assure you, they will be around for the next 62 and beyond. We've got a saying in our team that the product itself cannot speak for itself. It needs you and I to go out and tell people about it. The science behind our product has stood the test of time. We know it works. We know that when you give the product to someone else, it will do what it has been said to do. So the company then is not going to disappear overnight with the kind of investment that has been put into research and development of products. The systems that have been put across the globe in over 50 countries that NeoLife exists in. That is not going to just disappear overnight. In fact, even at the helm of the company, our leadership, it has just changed hands from the pioneers to the next generation. I mean, our CEO is still below the age of 30. That in itself is an assurance that the company is still going to be around. I'm the second generation in my family to do NeoLife. And my kids are the third generation using the product. So it's not going to go anywhere. We know that's beyond any question or any reasonable doubt, Mr. Masondo.
Well, I know for it. Yeah, I know for a fact from my side, you know, as a company, we're going to be around for many years to come. And as long as there are people, you know, we have what they need. Because there's a lot of challenges out there. There's a lack of good nutrition, and we provide that. But the business, the kind of business that we are in is an amazing business as well, because it's not a difficult business, but it's a business that is for everybody, but not everybody can do our business depending on your passion, your goals, and stuff like that. I just saw a stat recently saying that in Gauteng, KwaZulu-Natal, and Mpumalanga, there has been so many businesses that have been registered during the coronavirus and the COVID period. It's because people are realizing now that there's a greater need to have their own business. They cannot rely on their job, on their normal income. They have to have multiple streams of income. But what is beautiful about this business is this: it's not just one stream of income. You can develop different streams of income. So in your business, you have earned money, you have still earning money. And how, just explain it for the person who's starting now, who's ambitious to build this business to make money. How does the money come through?
Okay. Mr. Masondo, if I always say that if you were looking for someone to join 23 years ago and you happen to meet a person like myself, you would have walked straight past me because you would have said, this guy cannot do this kind of business. Simply because I'm introverted by nature. Whatever you see out on the outside right now is purely what NeoLife has taught me to become. Anyway, why am I mentioning this when you ask me about money? It's because I really had to change to even start making the first profit that I made. So in our type of business, the product that you can see in the burner behind me, when you join, when you sign up, automatically you qualify for a discount, which could be as high as 25%, which therefore means if you go and give the product to someone else, that discount becomes a profit for you. So let me make an example. If you buy a product for 150 Rand and you give it to someone else for 200 Rand, which is a suggested retail price, then you've made 50 Rand profit for yourself. And that 50 Rands, you don't have to take it back to the company, but it is yours. Put it in your pocket. Do whatever you want to do with it. Now, as to how many 50 Rands you make is entirely on how many products you move. And nowadays, there are various methods of moving products. And through this time, this period of COVID and lockdown, we've been able to move products from the comfort of our home. We order online. The company delivers to our customers' doorstep. And the company pays into our account the profit. What a pleasure. 23 years ago when I joined, we didn't have that luxury. Anyway, then at the end of each and every month, NeoLife tallies up, looks into the systems and check how much activity each and every distributor has done. And if your activity meets certain requirements, then you get paid out monthly bonuses. Mm-hmm. And these bonuses are paid out on a sliding scale, depending on how much volume you did in that particular month. And 23 years ago, I started moving volumes that warranted me to get bonuses. Ever since, for 23 years, every month, bonuses are paid into my account. If you learn the skills, you learn the trade, then it becomes second nature to you.
Yeah.
And the bonuses you get different types, which become, you get even leadership bonuses. depending on how big your network is, how much you have built your network, and you end up getting network development bonuses. You know, once you're there, for the past 3 months, Samke and myself have been getting paid in pounds because someone in South Africa introduced some people in UK, and they are buying the products. They are excited about the products, and we just get on our bonus statement, British pounds. Now that's kind of exciting, you know, when you look at it.
That is exciting. That's truly exciting. I know for a fact, you know, in your team, in your organization, as talking about different bonuses, they come through yourself, and a lot of people in your business, they're also earning incentives, different incentives. But what I believe in is this is a business for the future. And I see a lot of people starting this business now and building for the future, because the future is kind of bleak as you look around and see what is happening. People are not sure, and this is the time for entrepreneurship. And I believe that this is a kind of business that if you're an entrepreneur, you need to be part of this business. And it is limitless. You know, you can earn, as I said, funny money, like you just earn funny money that you didn't expect, and here it is, it comes through. But, you know, thank you very much for sharing with us your story, you and Samke. And I know that you are doing an absolute great job in helping people's lives to be improved, to be changed, to be, you know, to be better. And through this opportunity, please just keep on doing what you're doing and helping as many people as possible. And thank you very much for sharing your story with us today. And I just want to say thank you again and again. I don't know what to say, but it is incredible what you've achieved and what this business can do.
Yeah.
So,
yes. Can I add one more thing?
That's correct.
Thank you so much. You know, we also appreciate you so much as a company for the support that you give us as distributors, because we would not be able to do half of what we do without your commitment, without your dedication in assisting us as distributors. And to all the distributors who are listening, you know, sometimes, you know, it would be perfect if our business was done using computer systems, but there are people like you and I behind the scenes who are prone to make mistakes at times. And we must just, yes, not accept all mistakes, but understand that mistakes do happen, and the company has committed itself to make sure that every mistake that is brought to their attention, it is resolved. And we thank you so much for that, Mr. Masondo.
Thank you very much.
What I also want to say is that some people are listening and they are saying, you know what, I also want to build this. I also want this kind of life for myself. Perhaps as a takeaway, I would say, this is like a wheel where when you are still trying to get your business going, you started so small, even people around you start laughing at you. That, is this a real business? Can this thing assist you in any way? You are wasting your time. But you need to remain resilient and with a vision, with a clear focus in building this. Because as you turn the wheel and the wheel gets faster, you will find that to achieve greatness, it becomes easier and easier, and to such an extent that it becomes unstoppable, like a moving train. When Samke is talking, I'm just reminded that when I signed her up, she told me that her parents are perhaps against this, don't like it. So we had to show the results of what she has joined. Yeah. And I had to make sure that she gets customers. that the money starts coming in. Maybe as you introduce each and every distributor that you introduce, you've just got to commit yourself to assisting them so that they start seeing the result. When they start to see the result, they will stick around and make sure that they carry on achieving those results. Mr. Masondo, I could talk until morning. I thank you so much for the opportunity.
Wow, thank you very much, guys. Thank you, Samke. Thank you, Linda. It's been just wonderful listening to your story and getting the tips from you. And there's nothing more to say, you know, for everybody that is on the call, listening for the first time, I would say turn to the person who invited you and find out more. What is it that you need to do to start this business and start moving with the people who are part of this business? And rest assured, there's so much exciting things to be achieved through this wonderful opportunity. And thank you very much, guys, and God bless and take care. Good night.
Thank you so much. Good night.